Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say, a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with...
Dembele! Just off target.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Zielinski, now it's Yamal, tries to pass it through. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement.
Barcola scooting forward. Zabani calmly anticipates. Gerrard. Messi.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yamal.
Marcelo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Gavi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Strong running down that left flank.
And it's Gerrard. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Good ball, good... Takes a shot! Barcola. He's in a great position here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
And here's Shevchenko.
Oh, well played, well played.
Van Dijk.
Oh, good spread.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Gerrard looking for the run. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Camavinga. And it's Van Dijk.
Marcelo.
Barcola. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. He's free, he has got space. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi's cross. Oh, what has happened here? Zielinski!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Barcola picks it up out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good take, and is he in?
Shevchenko is flagged offside.
Camavinga,
And here's Barcola. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Hakimi is there, and he can get that clear. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And that's a chance for a shot! There it is! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Number 19.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Zielinski getting forward. Great vision. Now that looks a decent ball. Zielinski! Nearly, but not quite. And we have our very first corner. And they've got rid. And it's Gerrard. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Tottenham trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Children's announcement.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So off we go again.
Tottenham really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Zielinski played out towards the right wing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Marcelo cuts out the pass. Gavi. It's Camavinga. Dembele. This is a promising build-up. Yamal looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Camavinga. Now it's Barcola. Barcola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Might be danger here. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. In with the challenge. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tottenham have reclaimed it. Shevchenko gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And he welcomes it in. It's Asa! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And Shevchenko. He's looking wide. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That has ended up in no man's land. Savani. And Guardiol. And it's Azar.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Hakimi is there to clear. Mbappe producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That's good vision, and he was quick to react. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Gerrard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Messi. Hazard has been caught there, it's a foul. Zielinski. Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gerrard. No way through there. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard. Rafael Leao. And he's managed to get free. Crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Barcola. That's a good run down the left. Ødegaard does well not to be outdone there. Now who's going to be first to this? Shifted it to the flank.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Gerrard. Knocks it into space. That'll be a throw. Ødegaard. That's a lovely pass. Nice interception, well timed. And smartly reclaimed. Looking for options for movement. No, that's been intercepted. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Has been indicated.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. 2 minutes to be added on. Guardiol. Now, can they get him away? And that is well cleared. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A performance, great grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day,
Just
Sadly,
a quick request
not
today for
today.
everybody to please kindly remove any
What are
cars
your thoughts on
parked the
today's
road
game then,
outside
Jim?
the stadium.
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do, looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. Nicely spread. Dembele. That's very neat. Tottenham with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Dembele goes short. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Gavi! They've got to be quick to recover this. And again!
Well, it's been a very attacking...
He's having a hit! Corner number 2 then. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Yamal. This looks promising. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He'll try from distance! Wonderful from Trossard! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tottenham have their third corner.
Out for a throw.
Crosses it in. He leaps for it. And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Tottenham restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Hakimi calmly anticipates. He's looking wide. Now it's Barcola. And he's had it nicked away. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mbappe! Shot could be a big chance! It's hit the upright. It's fallen kindly here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Yamal.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Good chance here! No, not quite.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Now it's Trossard, and this is Neymar. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Barcola. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Dembele. Pass somewhat off target. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, look at the space here. And he's been shifted off it. Trossard. Marcelo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Marcelo makes a dash for it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's been played through.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Barcola. And he welcomes it in. There's the shot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. What a grandstand finish, and how different the outcome might have been. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half is up and running.
Tottenham are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Tries from distance. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? Camavinga. Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Fernandez. And he's quick to return it. Trossard. Chance for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Driving forward. Played out towards the right wing. It's a pretty loose pass. Could move up a gear here. He won't be happy with that one. That's destined for the flank. Not where it came from. That has ended up in no man's land. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Tottenham clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Van Dijk. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Trossard. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Takes a shot! Donnarumma. Camavinga. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's some... And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. the most accurate pass. And he cuts out the supply. Marcelo tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that is masterful defending. And it's Hakimi. Yamal. Barcola. Chance, surely! And that's in. And the comeback is complete. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Tottenham leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Kimmich.
Tottenham clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Shot a goal! And there's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Quite a game this, all square again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That has not gone well. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Tottenham clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That'll be a throw-in. Just 5 minutes left. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Marcelo picks it up out wide. Fernandez. Goes for goal! It is a corner.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And it's been taken short.
There will be
And here's Dembele. Hakimi. Crunching tackle. Well, that looks a decent ball. Yamal is onto this. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Camavinga really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Tottenham certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. He'll try from distance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Tottenham have it back. Gavi!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's an imaginative pass. Yamal.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Knocks it into space. Brilliantly cut out. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Barcola, rapid and full of intent. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's decided to go for it. Azar. Valverde gets a foot in here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Tries to pass it through. Well read, nice interception. Well, they've got it again. It's Asa! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Tries one from range! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
He leaps for it! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gavi. Ambitious ball here. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Gavi. Guardiola getting this one clear. Well timed, excellent interception. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Marcelo. It's Gavi. Camavinga. Vardiol. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Crosses it in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's managed to gift it back. Messi. Oh, well played. Barcola. Well, that looks a good ball through. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to play it through. Chelsea disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Hazard. Valverde. Looking to play him in. And they've got a throw.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That'll be a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. That's it, 45 minutes up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Tottenham really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
So the action resumes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Chelsea clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Barcola threads one in. That has been cut short. That has not gone well. And that's going right the way across. And it's Hakimi. He has found the way through. Nicely shaped cross. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hazard can see things others simply cannot. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. That's destined for the flank. Just about up to the hour now. Neymar has the space to scheme. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Camavinga, foot in. Driving forward, and it's made its way to him. Marcelo.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
They've got to make this nice and quick. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tomori, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he was quick to react. That's a cute ball, neatly clipped into space. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. It's a promising position. Finds him, shoots! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Tottenham present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So where will he go? Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Marcelo is there to clear. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Messi. Shot a goal! Not a bad try by any means. Hakimi. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get on the end of this? That's going wide left. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Gavi, looking for a runner. Can he finish? And it's in! And that could well be the winner!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved. Tottenham surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That is a brilliant interception. Vardiol.
He's in plenty of space here. Neymar.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Tottenham close now to seeing this one through to the end. A probing pass. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Tottenham really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's intervened well there. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Mbappe. Can he get it through? No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, there's the clear. Oh, what has happened here? Forced to go back. Oh, good ball! And the referee brings it to a close. Tottenham have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where there was...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he get it through? Oh, nicely intercepted. Camavinga. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Cross from Hakimi. And it's Camavinga. It's anyone's ball now. Picked out brilliantly. Played into the box. Can he finish? Barcola gets flagged offside.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Played through into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Dembele goes for the shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. It's a searching pass, and it's been played through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good effort! Goal! Barcelona! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Number 15.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Gavi. Zanetti deals with that comfortably.
Tottenham are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, the ball's gone astray. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Edmilson. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe! And that's a simple one for the keeper. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Vitinha. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Serginho finding himself in space. Header! Oh, it rattles the bar! Gavi. Mbappe picks it up out wide. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Kimmich. And Jamal. Now it's Kimmich. And it's Zanetti. Passes short and sharp.
Okay, big
Jamal! He's done very well to get to that.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Drogba! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Serginho. Vitinha. And he's being shifted off it. Gavi. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Haaland. Zanetti. Now, can they get him away? Barcola providing an outlet on that flank. Tries a shot!
Added time.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Tottenham currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Tottenham really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Marcelo. Barcola. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Gavi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he shoots! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pacho. Zanetti. A picture of focus and alertness. And Jamal. Searching pass he's played there. Hakimi. And it's Hakimi. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Barcola. To Marcelo. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? But he'll try from distance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that's a tiny finish! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Number 13.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Nicely shaped ball. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now it's Barcola, and he's been shifted off it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And it's Carvajal. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Modric! There was plenty of power on that. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And that is masterful defending. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yamal. Oh, now he... Oh, shooting chance! It's there! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
After 17 minutes is number 18. Yamal!
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Yamal. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Madrid are down to 10 men. That has ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's nice. Here's a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Modric is offering a wry smile there.
Knocks it into space. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Decent chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Tottenham with the corner, they're first. And that's not going to trouble anybody. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And he was alert to it. What's going wide left? Engages and forces him off the ball. Played out to the left flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's having a pop! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Tottenham are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Tries to play it through. Good read, needed to be. Tottenham heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, good spread. Hakimi. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that has put paid to that. Applies the finish!
Substitution in progress.
Tottenham have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played through for the wide man.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There will be 3 minutes.
Somewhat off target. Courtois sends that a long way.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. And a shot! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Mbappe certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
And it's half-time. Here's a look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Of the crowd, I'd like to
Tottenham
ask you to join me
sitting
in
pretty
wishing
here.
our
2
birthday
goals
boy
putting
a
them
very
into the driving
special
seat.
birthday. Substitution.
So, into the second half. More and more pressure on the ball here. Some resolute defending there. Gavi. Donnarumma. It's a throw-in. Now it's Haaland. Distributed tidily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space let...
Oh, great leap! Caught offside that time. That has not gone well. Now it's Haaland. Driving forward. Spread out to the left. Now it's Barcola. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alaba. Gavi promptly onto that, and that is that. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And he was quick to react. And that has been slung wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Terrific effort! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And now he has two. A case now of complete control.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That's good vision. Can he finish? Just too high. Hakimi is there, and he can pick it up. Van Dijk makes the interception. Camavinga, oh, well measured. Oh, he's having a go! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? A finish right from the top drawer. They are playing them off the park. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid are making a change now. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Alaba, Hakimi proves too strong. Great vision. Yamal, he's shifting through the gears. Yamal! And that's wide.
Tottenham really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he shoots! He's got a goal! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 15, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. Knocks it out wide, and the cross comes in. Top Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Tries to play it through. Barcola. And it's Marcelo. And they've switched it over to the other side. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Foot in. Messi stood up well to him there. And he's chosen to go back.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Yamal, Tacho was in no mood for any of that. And that is a little undercooked. Dembele. Mbappe. Oh, important interception. Nicely spread. And it's Camavinga. Not where it came from. Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
After 25 minutes is number 7, Kylian Mbappe.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's through here. That's a good... And the shot! Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So that's 2 now without reply.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. To Roberto. He's having a hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Marcelo. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Zé Roberto. Alexander-Arnold. Tottenham are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Mbappe! And he couldn't finish.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And that has put paid to that. Yamal. Camavinga. More and more pressure on the ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Hazard. Decent chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And he's managed to get free. Goes for goal! Oh, what has happened here? Gavi. He's having a shot! Mbappe is onto this. That's really well manoeuvred.
There will be
And
one
now the
minute at a
breakaway.
time.
It's played through for him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just about within shooting range. And that brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Tottenham really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution on the field. Number 29, Barcola. Coming on to replace him is
And here is the first touch of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tottenham come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Van Dijk. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Alexander-Arnold. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Simons. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. That's rather hopeful. Serginho goes direct. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. Now it's Hazard. He's found a way through. It's a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Dembele. Tottenham perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, given away. Van Dijk. Great vision. Mbappe, he's going for goal! Mbappe is magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish finish of the highest order. Just one goal in it now. Game on. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Tottenham cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Gavi. Shifted it to the flank. Camavinga. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's going to go a long way. Referee's given a throw. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Camavinga cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Munich clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That has been slung wide. Camavinga. And it's Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? Simons. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now it's Yamal. Threads one in. Gavi cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Caught offside that time.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Yamal. Hakimi. Simons. That's an excellent interception. Serginho tries to pass it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's fabulous.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Xavi Simons. Gavi. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. That is a brilliant interception. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might